Hey guys, this is Adam and welcome to Team Freestyle. If you've already plugged in, super excited to have you guys along this amazing journey. If this is the first time you've been here, welcome to Team Freestyle. Today I want to talk to you guys about the simplicity of our business and understanding the initial pay plan, and more importantly, how to show you guys how to put your first $300 to $1,000 back into your bank account and in the first 60 days. I know for most people, to be able to put that initial investment or a good chunk of that initial investment that they did to get started in their business, this is often a big deal. So I want to show you guys an easy, effective way, or let's say simple way of doing that. So let's start with this. So when we first start out in the business, guys, this is you, okay? We're going to talk about this is you. So when you first start out, you start out as a virtual franchisee here in Australia and New Zealand. I'm going to talk about these numbers today. The first level that we get to in our business is what we call DVF, Direct Virtual Franchisee. And there are two ways you can get there. You can get there in what we call the fast track way, which is time sensitive, or you can get there the cumulative way. Today, I am only going to talk to you guys about the fast track. And so this means the day that you sign your application. So to get to DVF, you need 1,000 points in your business from your own personal order if you ordered in the same month you signed your franchise, and also it includes your personal customer orders also. So it's 1,000 points. You have 30 days to do this, guys. 30 days to do this first 1,000 points. But if you do it in what they call the rocket period, so if you do this in 10 days, the company gives you an extra $100 bonus for getting started. It's certainly not the end of the world if you don't pick up your first $100. The one thing I would say to you guys, I hope you're not here just to put $100 into your bank account. So it's a great incentive. I'm going to show you guys how to do it really effectively, but I also want to have you guys, take a little breath and understand that this is a journey. So when we talk about points, when we talk about 1,000 points, these points come from orders, products that go through your business. And I want to quickly explain to you guys what points are. Now, you guys can see above here that I even have a little cheat sheet still to this day, 4 years in. So I want to encourage you guys to write down these numbers, understand these numbers, have them on hand and refer to them. And if I'm honest with you guys, when I first started out in my business, I manually wrote down the initial orders that went through my business so I could become, one, familiar with the numbers, and secondly, that I could keep track of them also. So a premium order, the fruit, veg, and berry capsules, is worth 371 points here in Australia. And if you're in New Zealand, or if your customers are in New Zealand, it's worth 408 points. A fruit and veg order on its own, is worth 236 points. In New Zealand, it's worth 260 points. An Amiga order, is worth 181 points here in Australia. And in New Zealand, it's worth 208 points. I want to also just quickly touch on this. A berry order, if you're trying to work out the points for if someone just did a berry order, it's the premium order minus the fruit and veg order, and the leftover will give you the berry number. Okay, so I'm not going to write that down. You guys can work that out. And 120 shakes, guys, 120 of the complete. Here in Australia, it's worth 428 points. And in New Zealand, it's worth 476. 60 shakes, half that, okay? So it's half the points that you get. Now, this is promotional volume, guys. The promotional volume numbers are important in the fast track. They're also important for the cumulative. These are the numbers that we refer to. So to get to 1,000 points, the most effective way that I think to do that is, first and foremost, guys, when you're getting started in your business, step one is become a product of the product. Get on the products. You don't have to order products if you don't want to in our business, which is amazing. But I think it's very hard to recommend and share something with people if you're not aren't using the product yourself, you're not experiencing yourself. I think people can feel a difference when they can feel authentically that you have massive belief in the product and the program, and that belief will grow over time. So if you want to get to 1,000 points, the most effective way, in my experience, in my recommendation, is that you get on all 3 products. So you order the premium capsules, you order the Omegas, and you order the shakes. Now, if you did all 3, if you do premium, Omegas, and 120 shakes, here in Australia, you're already at 980 points. Amazing, right? If you're in New Zealand, you know what? Even better, you're on 1,092 points. So just on your own order, here in Australia, you are so close to getting to DVF already, just before you even get started, really. And in New Zealand, you're already there. So another great reason. The cool thing is, remember guys, if you did this, you get an extra $100 bonus when you do this DVF in your first 10 days. The next level in our business is what we call SDVF, Senior Direct Virtual Franchisee. To get there, you need 4,000 points, okay, 4,000 points plus 1 team member. So you've shared the business with 1 person. That is a requirement. Now, you've got 60 days to do this in the fast track, but if you want to pick up the rocket bonus, so you do the rocket plan, is that you do it in 40 days. When you do this in 40 days, the company gives you an extra $400 bonus to say congratulations. But not only do they give you a $400 bonus, they also reward your upline for supporting and helping you. They also get a $400 bonus. So my advice is, when you guys think about this, to get to DVF, let's face it, it's 3 or 4 orders. It's 3 or 4 orders to get 1,000 points in your business. Now, certainly if you want to get to SDVF in the not as effective way, then maybe that you start a new team member, they order 1, 2, 3 of the products, you help them, and then you go out and find the rest of the orders, okay? So there's certainly many people do this, but I think if you want to build a great business and really build a business that has great momentum, then sharing the business with 2 or 3 people in the first 30 to 60 days is certainly a more leveraged way, because the volume of points, and what's different between SDVF and DVF, SDVF, these 4,000 points not only can come from your own personal customers and your own orders, but it can also come from your team. So while they're building their business and getting to DVF, so let's face it, if you're able to help these 3 people duplicate what you did, help them get their first 1,000 points in their business, which is really their own orders, probably plus 1 order, depending on what people order, this is 1,000 points. And you know what I love about this? I love about the Juice Plus company and our compensation plan, is if you're able to do this in your first 40 days, you pick up a $100 bonus. Okay, so when we just talk about bonuses, remember we get paid 3 ways. You pick up a $100 bonus. You also pick up the $400 bonus. And remember, we get paid 3 ways in our business. Initially, you have the ability to get paid 2 ways. So you get paid bonuses, but on top of that, you're getting paid retail sales profit. So all the orders that are going through your personal business, that you're earning some money off of that. Now, if you want to know more about how the money that you earn from the orders that you put through your business and over time earn off your team, then you can go and check out the other video that I've put together, which is understanding the initial pay plan. So please go check out that. So again, guys, I want to show you guys, imagine if you could put $100, $400 and the retail profit, which will be somewhere between probably $200 to $500 in my experience in that initial period. If you're able to do this, remember this will be determined by the amount of personal customers that you contributed to making this 4,000 happen, and it's a great way to get started. Now also, you know, this looks all good and all effective, and certainly if it was easy, everyone would be doing. But the thing is, guys, it's certainly simple. So if you're curious, okay, Adam, now I know this, now I'm excited about the idea of getting to those first couple of levels in my business, and you want to find out how to attract your first few customers, how to initially attract your first food team, how do you identify the difference between customers and team members, then go check out the videos that we've already put together about how to attract your first few customers, how to attract your first few team. And another great video to check out is how to share your story that will attract other people to want to know more about what you're up to. Until then, guys, thanks for tuning in. Good luck with your business. We're always here to support you guys, and I'm excited for what this could be. Bye for now.